This afternoon, I want to just talk from the subject, you chose me. You chose me. It is heard in the Bible that we read that people were chosen to carry out a divine plan that would include the divine bigger picture, the concept of God choosing unordinary, least, lost, and left out people to carry out his divine and perfect will. Noah was considered to be an alcoholic, yet he was chosen by God to build an ark to preserve wildlife and remaining few of humanity from a catastrophic flood. Abraham was considered to be a liar, yet he was chosen by God to go into an unknown land as he was promised and chosen to be the father of many nations. Jacob deceived his brother, yet he was chosen by God to become Israel, and his 12 sons would encompass the socio-economic political structure of the 12 tribes of Israel. Your past tells you you can't because of what you did. Your present tells you you can't because of where you are now from the actions of your past. You predict your future will be filled with trouble, with no type of desire or want from other people. But I come to tell you this afternoon, Grace, that there is a Savior that not only wants and desires you when you're up, but when you're at your intersection of unwanted and less desirable, he wants and desires you when people have written you off and thrown you away. He desires your heart. He desires your mind. He desires your soul. When men have used this faster than a piece of tissue, and when women have crushed it faster than a paper ball, the changeless Christ still wants and desires you despite your imperfections. The Lord has chosen us to do a work that requires sacrifice for the benefit of those that don't think highly of you. In other words, you have been chosen to serve at the cost of being hated. You have chosen to love those who want to see you down and out, that are sharpening the knife for those who want to see your demise and your destruction. But I'm so glad that I have a God in my life that because he chose me, he assures me that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That the weapon may form and it may seem like it attacks, but it will not prosper when the Lord has chosen me to do his will in my life. He will give me favor and prosper me where the negative people want to see me down and out, when people don't have the decency or the respect for me, but because God and not you has chosen me, he has his hands on me and his love protects me. True love is choosing someone to not receive what they really deserve, but to willing to shed innocent blood for generations that now can't even appreciate the sacrifice of our ancestors, our family members made, paving the way despite our imperfections. That's favor. That's why I can lift up my hands and say, Jesus, I thank you that you chose me, that you were willing to die for an undeserving, filthy, unexperienced wretch like me. Is there anybody in here that can testify that you were sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, deeply stained within, seeking to rise no more, but the master of the sea heard your despairing cry, and from the waters lifted you up, placed you on a nobody do me like Jesus. Can nobody do me like the Lord? Is there anybody here that can testify what you order? But thank God you ain't what you used to be. I want you to turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, put food on my table. He will put clothes on my back. If If you believe it, can you say yes? Say yes!